Never easy to write it off because you don't really know how it'll affect the players. Because in the dressing room after the game, they were really down, disappointed. I allowed them about 1 minute to because they can hang their heads down for a minute, but then they should chin up and be proud because that was a fantastic team effort, fantastic attitude, and we were so close to getting 3, never mind 1 point, and that's what we have to focus on, what we did right in that game.
The one thing Roberto Martinez did say after that defeat, he never saw a team at the bottom of the table. He saw a unit with a real togetherness. Is that what you've been working on?
Yeah, because he's spot on there, because there is a togetherness in this group. There is a fight for this cause. The next 2 months is going to be a test of our characters. If we're going to be in the Barclays Premier League next year, it's got to be ourselves together. We can't do it one by one. We're not blessed with the same talent as Liverpool or Arsenal or Chelsea or Man United. We're a group that stick together, and then together that belief can get us the points we need. It
gives you a platform, doesn't it, to build on?
Yeah, of course, the kick we got in the teeth against Hull, we just had to get a reaction. So the weeks after this, we've seen the reaction, we've seen the hunger and the desire to be in this league next year. So we are together, we're sticking together.
Can I ask, do you feel, should you avoid relegation, Cardiff City, that you've proved people that you were the right man to come here?
Let's talk about that after the next 8 games.
But I guess you want to be here for a long time, don't you?
Of course I am. I want to be in football for a long, long time. And the only way you do that is by proving to people that what you're doing is the right thing. First of all, getting the performances, then the results. Because after all, results are the things that matter in football. Because
you said just a few moments ago about the next 2 months being a real big test of character, mentality and everything else that's involved. How big a task is it with 8 games to go that you've got on your hands?
It's a big task, it's a big challenge, it's a fantastic challenge, it's a great opportunity for everyone here to show what we can do together. And yeah, we're in the position we expected to. I don't think any Cardiff fan or player or staff would think we'll be mid-table now. 8 games to go. And looking at the games we have coming up, this is still a great chance for us to get the points we need.
Has it been harder than you thought?
I can't say it's been harder because I knew what I was coming into. I knew what I signed up for. It is a fight to survive. It's hard, but it's not harder than I thought. I love it. I have to say I love it because to work with these players, the quality of players that I have every single day, in and out, the attitude they show me, you look forward to every single day at work.
Do you get more satisfaction than doing this than being one of those players who was up there challenging for the title?
If we can manage this, when we get the job done, I think that will be the greatest achievement that all these players have made, and me as a manager or a player.
Bigger than what you've achieved so far?
I would think so, and that's what we're aiming to do, because we can get the job done.
The focus has been purely on Cardiff City. That's been our world this week, with a wonderful result, performance at Old Trafford, like you say. But there hasn't even been the talk about any title or league title. We're just enjoying how we're playing, working, and as I said, our world has been purely focused on Cardiff City, no more.
99% of football people in the world would expect Liverpool to just beat us easily. That 1% is the Cardiff end. Knowing these players, looking at them, it's the first time in 51 years that we've been able to play Liverpool in the top division, so why not go out and enjoy it?
Well, we're underway, but Cardiff City against Liverpool. There was a banner in the Liverpool end in the corner that said Maker's Dream. Liverpool starting 7 points behind Chelsea after that emphatic victory at Stamford Bridge. There has been a pre-match march here ahead of the game from the Cardiff City supporters against Cardiff City wearing red, so predominantly the colour is blue. Blue and white scarves have been held aloft by the Cardiff City supporters, and Vincent Tan has his mum here too. Steven Gerrard is being called towards referee Neil Swarbrick, and he's going to get shown a yellow card for a trip of Fraser Campbell.
Rightly so.
Set piece for Cardiff City. They don't score too many goals in the first half, just 6 to date so far. Kim with the free kick, curls it in left-footed, goes behind for a corner kick. Well, the PA announcer ahead of kick-off said revoked the memory of Wembley when the two sides met in the League Cup final in 2012. It was then that Cardiff did take the lead through Mason against Kenny Dalglish's side. There'll be no penalty shootout to differentiate the points this time, as...
See the reception Craig Bellamy got from the Liverpool fans.
Bellamy getting a warm reception from
really
the
good
Liverpool supporters. And it's his in-swinging corner, comes off the head of Gerrard into the penalty area, knocked back in by Campbell. Colker's missed it, and in the end it was Tearfield-Catherine who shoots over 0-0.
What a great chance. I mean, it's a good start from Cardiff. As I said, I'm not overly enamoured with this system that Brendan Rodgers has employed here. They've gone 4-4-2, Cardiff, very, very positive. Nice and nice to be able to get at Liverpool, and that was a really good start and a really good chance. I've got to say, if he controls that better, he should score there, Catherine.
Mignolet's clearance isn't the best, picked up by Much. Low ball takes a deflection and loops over the head of Bellamy into the penalty area. Let's just quickly run through the two teams. Marshall is in goal. You've got Fabio playing at right back. They are indeed still playing with the three central defenders as they did last week at Everton. The three central defenders being Colker, Carla and Tearfield-Catherine, with Declan John as the left wing back. Then you've got Much, Kim in the midfield, and Campbell and Bellamy. So it's 5-3-2 for Cardiff City. For Liverpool, Mignolet is in goal. You've got a back four of Johnson at right back, Skirtle and Agger, Flanagan once again at left back. Then you've got Gerrard, Allen and Henderson, Coutinho with Suarez and Sturridge. Liverpool white shirts, black shorts. Steve Claridge.
You're right, it is a 5 as well, isn't it? When you say 5-3-2, normally you go 3-5-2.
Yes.
It's a normal system, but the way that Cardiff are playing it, it's 5 players absolutely in a line defensively.
Ball played forward by Campbell to Much. Much on the right-hand side. Flanagan stops making the challenge. Much pulls it back and across the face of goal it goes. Nobody made the touch. Declan John will retrieve it on that far side in the sunshine. Lovely conditions here in South Wales. The sun shining. Clear blue sky. The odd little cloud as well as Medell turns away. Good intensity from Cardiff in these opening exchanges. Chipped towards Much, over the head of Flanagan. Much, though, couldn't really get the power to knock it back into the penalty area, and it's cleared by Allen.
Told you I don't like this shape, but the gaps in behind the Liverpool defence. He's just chipped that over Flanagan. He's very right-footed, Flanagan. Doesn't look comfortable in that position when people are getting at him. And all of a sudden, Liverpool have been absolutely... Much has got in behind them 3 times already down this right. Really should have made more of that last one. Tepid effort to get the ball into the box. Outstanding opportunity to pick someone out. Doesn't. And they've got away with it at this stage, Liverpool.
Much with a shot, Much with a goal. Cardiff City's vibrant start has been rewarded by Jordan Much. Low left-footed shot into the bottom left-hand corner. Cardiff lead Liverpool 1-0.
Well, I don't want to say I told you so, but I didn't like the shape, I didn't like the system. Cardiff very much on the front foot. Time and time again already in this game, they've got in behind Liverpool far too easily, opened them up. Too many gaps, too many spaces defensively, all over the shop as in shape of their side, have been punished there. Much 3 times as threatened on the 4th, didn't need a second opportunity. Wonderful finish, 1-0 up and deservedly so as well. And as I said, Liverpool, the shape I wasn't overly enamoured with, and they've looked all over the place at this stage.
He struck it true, didn't he?
Brilliant strike. Come inside, left foot, opened up. Wonderful strike. Straight and true into the far corner past Mignolet. No more than they deserved. And as I said, that Brendan Rodgers, I've thought, has got it wrong on occasions, and I think he got it wrong so far today, but we'll see. Those
blue and white scarves are swirling in the air as Bellamy goes searching forward over on that far side, the left. Cardiff City lead Liverpool by 1-0. Bellamy waits. Behind him is Kim. Just a little drag back. Cross comes over.
It's only one in the box. That's their problem, look. When you play a 5-3-2, you have to get players who are going to get in advance and get up with them. Much has done it brilliantly so far, but the ball went into the box there, and unfortunately they've only got the one player, Fraser Campbell, in there against 3 Liverpool defenders.
In the build-up to that goal, though, it may have been Allen. It was his pass to Flanagan.
It was a wayward pass because he's playing on the left. He's not a wide left player. He's not familiar with that. He's given the ball away, and then they've been punished.
Suarez has given it away. Much the goal scorer now running. He's got Campbell ahead of him. Bellamy also joining the attack. Much has carried the ball to the edge of the area. He comes inside. Gerrard tries to hold him up. Much on the left-footed shot again, and in fact it was Suarez coming back who took it away off him. Gerrard pings it out to Flanagan. The left back is high up the pitch to Coutinho, to the feet of Suarez, flicks the ball to the edge of the area, headed on by Sturridge, headed away by Teofil Catherine. Stooping was Allen to win it back for Liverpool, camped inside the Cardiff City half. Out towards Johnson in a bit of space, in field, stretching was Henderson, leaves it for Coutinho. Coutinho then towards Allen with his back to goal, spreads it out towards this near side, the left. Flanagan, strong pressure from Liverpool. Coutinho thought about the shot, then goes short and square. Henderson looking to try and play Johnson around the back. Suarez, super goal by Liverpool. They totally unlocked the back door of Cardiff City. It was patient, it was precise, it was penetrating, and Liverpool are level.
You can't sit too deep. That's exactly what we were saying just before that goal. They've sat and they've sat and they've sat. They've allowed Liverpool to pick them off. And we know going forward, fantastic. Glenn Johnson in behind the full-back, who's daydreaming. Wonderful ball in. Simple cross to Suarez at the near post. And he doesn't need a second invitation, does he? Wonderful, wonderful ball. And a great finish. And that's where, saying to you before, you've got to push out. You cannot just sit as a back five like they were and just soak up that sort of pressure, which is what they've done with the quality that Liverpool have got.
Goal 26 of the season for Luis Suarez.
Incredible.
And all in the Premier League with Bellamy. Bellamy's cross, Campbell with a header over the top, goal kick.
Oh, it's a great play again. I mean, to be fair, they haven't had an awful lot of the ball in the last 10 minutes. But every time that Cardiff have had the ball, they've created something with it. Much has been very, very good going forward, attacking that back four. And that's a wonderful ball. How Bellamy's dug that out in the position that he's in. To get that sort of elevation and get the ball across and pick Fraser Campbell out like that was marvellous.
Campbell in the penalty area. Campbell maybe! Definitely! Cardiff retake the lead through their top scorer, Fraser Campbell. Liverpool's defence was absent yet again, and Fraser Campbell punished them to renew Cardiff's hope of staying in the Premier League. Cardiff 2, Liverpool 1.
Well, as good as they are going forward, they are all over the shop at the back. As I said, every time Cardiff get the ball, there are gaps, there are spaces, because players are playing out of position for Liverpool, don't know their roles defensively, and another good finish.
And with that second goal from Cardiff, once again, the blue and white scarves were aloft, and Vincent Tan, whether it was his single protest, he seemed to stand up in a gantry,
yeah, he did.
In a gangway just away to our left,
yeah,
with his red top on.
Absolutely.
Arms folded.
There ain't going to be too many games with Liverpool that's going to finish with a nil in it, is there, on either side, to be fair, the way they play.
Bellamy leaves it for Kim. Cardiff are on the attack. Red shirts, black shorts. Over on that far side, the left. That's Gerrard, who's already been booked, remember, with the foul.
Tell you what. You know when he's walked away, kept his head down, hasn't looked to the referee. That's a foul on John, there's no doubt about that.
It's Coutinho. Coutinho coming forward, and in the end his right-footed shot is screwed well wide. Here is Kim, Fabio. Nice tempo about Cardiff's passing. Bellamy to Fabio. Fabio coming forward, but Fabio will shoot, headed away. Long way out from goal, right of centre. Must be touching 35 yards out from goal. Gerrard and Suarez. Suarez stands with his legs apart. And now the Uruguayan comes forward, right-footed into the top of the wall. The cheers will tell you that. The ball bounces and spins away. It's a corner kick for Liverpool. Corner kick, right-hand side. Allen makes himself available for the short option. It's back towards Coutinho, to Allen, who turns, and the former Swansea player didn't strike that at all cleanly with his left foot, and it trickled wide and out for a goal kick. Sturridge. Flanagan went ahead of him. Sturridge with a shot, took a deflection, held at the second attempt by Marshall. Flanagan likes to get forward. Liverpool are on the attack with Suarez. Gerrard now central position, leaves it through to Flanagan. Flanagan to Coutinho. Flanagan now gets it back. Does he from Sturridge? No, Sturridge will find Gerrard to Henderson. First time layoff wide. Whether he was trying to lay it off to either Sturridge or Suarez, it didn't quite come off, and it went off his right foot and behind for a goal kick. Corner kick over on that far side, the right. Coutinho to take it. It's a right-footed corner, in the air, headed away, comes out to Gerrard, who directs his header back out towards Coutinho. The diminutive Brazilian comes forward now. It's a right-footed cross, Skirtle with the equaliser. Liverpool are level for the second time, 2-2.
Unbelievable. He's a player, Coutinho, by the way. What a marvellous ball in. And I don't know, I'm not sure whether or not they'll be disappointed here. Cardiff have got enough men in there to maybe see that one out. And he gets across Agger. Yeah, it's too big a gap. It's a wonderful run by him, and it's a fantastic ball in, by the way. But he just gets a toe in front, in middle of the goal, just a toe poke in front of the defender. And it's 2-2. Wonderful ball in from Coutinho. And as I said, this could be anything today, couldn't it?
An outstretched left leg by Martin Skrtel. It's his best scoring season. It's his 5th for Martin Skrtel. Sturridge goes into the penalty area. Sturridge still going. Sturridge with a cross, and Medel takes no chances and knocks it over his own bar for a corner to Liverpool.
That's fantastic play from Sturridge there.
Corner kick to Liverpool, taken by Coutinho. Touched away by Marshall at his far post. That'll be a successive corner. Liverpool have almost walked their way through the Cardiff City defence. They've got a corner kick.
Unbelievable move. The pace, the speed in which they opened Cardiff up. 2 little 1-2s in and around the box. And to be fair, I think Suarez might have done a little bit more just to get there before Marshall tip it over him, but he doesn't. And Marshall in the end just gets a little bit of a block, and it goes for a corner. But incredible again.
Corner. Played low to Henderson, right-hand side. The referee looks at his watch. He's going to blow his whistle. It is 2-2 here at the Cardiff City Stadium for a very entertaining and eventful first half, and neither side has made a change at half-time.
Well, they've got to be brave, Cardiff. They've got to go 3 for 2 at the back, 3 centre-halves to take the 2 centre-forwards, and they've got to get the wing-backs pushed on, because there's no way in the world that they're ever going to be able to get out and put any sort of concentrated attack on Liverpool if they don't do that. They'll sit back, and they will concede again. There's no doubt about that. So they have to start being a little bit more positive. I mean, brilliant when they have got the ball, and they have got 4, and they've got it too much, and they've attacked that Liverpool back 4, or back 2 at times, to be fair, because everybody else has just gone walkabout. Then they've looked as if they can be a real threat. But if Liverpool continue in the vein that we saw in the first half, and they do control the possession, then it's going to be difficult for Cardiff to get something from this game.
As Bellamy comes forward, Bellamy with a cross, and it strikes Skrtel and goes behind for a corner. Could Cardiff City take the lead for a 3rd time in this game?
They're not bad from dead ball situations, Cardiff.
Well, Bellamy's going to take it in the sunshine, right-hand side, right-footed outswinger, headed away by Skrtel, straight towards Sturridge. Sturridge tussling away with Fabio, gets away from the former Manchester United player, tries a cross-field ball and finds Suarez. Medel had dropped back. It's Suarez up against Medel, tried to slide it through to Henderson. The rebound off the legs of the Chilean, collected by Johnson, back towards Suarez. Attacks the ball into the penalty area. Medel back there helping out. Defensive duties, of course, when he plays there for Chile. His clearance, though, only as far as Johnson. Gets a lucky ricochet off Campbell's legs. Comes back out towards Glenn Johnson. Calla makes the challenge. The red shirts will push out. Gerrard is in possession outside the centre circle. Suarez turning. Teofil Catherine holds him off. Both go to ground. The assistant referee waves his flag. Free kick in favour of Cardiff.
Yeah, he's right as well. Suarez goes down looking for the penalty. Brings Catherine down in the process, but he's looking for the penalty. No doubt he's gone down far too easy. Never a penalty. Good decision.
Sturridge is coming forward, and Sturridge goes to ground just outside the penalty area. Direct free kick for Liverpool.
I don't know whether it is a foul, actually. I think he just puts his leg out. I think there's a touch there from Fabio, but I thought it was for the ball, and just Sturridge actually, with him stopping the ball in the process, goes over the ball. But anyway, it's a free kick, and they've got to deal with it.
And I think did he show him the yellow card in the end?
No, I don't think so.
Now Liverpool have come from behind twice, have a free kick. It's left of centre. Gerrard and Suarez are eyeing this one up. Neil Swarbrick has rolled the ball to the exact position from where it was taken, and Suarez now is going to have to mark out his run-up once again. Suarez with a free kick. Suarez right-footed into the wall, comes back to Suarez, strikes it back into that crowd of red shirts, and it goes out for a corner to Liverpool. 2 Cardiff players are down. Corner kick to Liverpool. Teofil Catherine is going to have to come off the field of play. So temporarily it would seem that they're going to be down to 10 men, maybe even 9, because in fact Neil Swarbrick is actually asking Jordan Much, who was also getting treatment, to leave the field of play. So they're down to 9 men, Cardiff City, to deal with this corner kick on the right-hand side. They'll be livid if they were to score, because Liverpool have such a numerical advantage. Neil Swarbrick now is having to deal with something in the penalty area. Suarez was having a few words with Fraser Campbell. Cardiff are down to 9 men for the corner. Coutinho, downward header by Skirtle! Skirtle has scored his second. They have taken full advantage of that numerical advantage. And for the first time this afternoon, Liverpool lead by 3-2. A controversial moment, Steve Claridge, with Cardiff down to 9 men to deal with that corner kick.
Well, I mean, what does the referee do? If you've got 2 players injured, you've got to go off the pitch. I mean, it's a silly rule anyway. And then, of course, it literally was just lack of numbers there. And a little bit of a gap. And what's that, 6 or 7 for the season for him? Incredible return.
Goal number 6, and in fact it is the 150th goal in the league for Liverpool under Brendan Rodgers. Sturridge. Liverpool are threatening more goals. Sturridge to the edge of the area. Sturridge will shoot. Finds the side netting with a fierce shot. The game just seems to settle down since Liverpool have gone in front.
Well, as I say, that's the predicament that Cardiff has. Do we chase the game? You look at Bellamy, it's really frustrating because he's going to shut the centre halves down and nobody's coming in behind and they're just getting out to Coutinho. All Liverpool are doing, just keeping the play now, keeping the possession. They're not doing anything with it, but they're making sure if they've got it, Cardiff can't obviously score against them.
Here is Henderson. Johnson on the overlap, finds him. Johnson coming forward now, looks up, drills it in low. It might reach Sturridge. Sturridge with a back heel. Suarez is there. Liverpool increase their lead. The dream is still alive as Luis Suarez celebrates in front of the travelling Liverpool supporters. They were behind twice. They now lead by 4-2.
I mean, Liverpool just stepped up a gear. As I said, going forward, you were
what about the back heel?
Just incredible, the numbers they get forward when they do get hold of the ball, what they do with it, how positive they are with it. You know, Suarez and Sturridge just almost unplayable at times, taking up the attention of so many Cardiff defenders that they just can't get out. So, yeah, the game was set, and unfortunately Cardiff decided to sit back, and Liverpool have just taken advantage of that.
Here is Suarez. Suarez chips the ball into the penalty area. There's a man over. It's Flanagan. Flanagan over the top. Corner kick to Cardiff. Headed goalwards by much, over the top. Goal kicks. Matt Starley has come on to replace Declan John, and the other change is Wilfred Zaha, who is going to replace Kim. So tactical changes being made with the personnel by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. And the change has been made that Raheem Sterling is coming on for Coutinho. And Bellamy is the player who makes way for Kenwyne Jones. So Kenwyne Jones to come on for the last 20 minutes, but Craig Bellamy, a runner-up with Liverpool in the Champions League in 2007 for his 2 spells at the club, was certainly given a fine ovation by that travelling support. Teofil Catherine is now playing as an outright right-back with those changes. Johnson coming away from Fabio, who thought he was fouled. It's a long ball. Kolka's header will only play in Suarez, who looks up. He'll see Sturridge joining now. Liverpool have got a 5th. They remain firmly in pursuit of Chelsea, and Sturridge does get in on the act with his 19th in the Premier League, and Liverpool lead Cardiff City by 5-2. Liverpool could hit 6 here. They're on the attack. It's Sterling into the penalty area. Teofil Catherine has slipped. He's pulled it back towards Suarez, who goes to ground, quickly back on his feet. He's trying to tussle away against Teofil Catherine, who eventually clatters the ball out of play for a throw. As Teofil Catherine to Kenwyne Jones, headed down, and much with a header in.
Unbelievable.
And Cardiff have got a 3rd, but it's a mere consolation. It's Cardiff City 3, Liverpool 5.
And it's just no surprise. As I said, if I'm not saying they could have beaten Liverpool, I'm not sure whatever way they would approach this game they would have beaten them. But boy, do they give you a chance, Liverpool. A simple ball to the far post, headed back across, and there he is, just to finish it, and he's been good today. But they've been fleeting. They've had fleeting opportunities in the game. But it's all a bit about Liverpool going forward still. 5 goals, and that's been enough.
Cardiff looking for a 4th. Skirtle was back. 5 minutes of added on time, which we're now into as Cardiff send over another cross from the right-hand side. Zaha pulled out of that header against Joe Allen, and it's been cleared out of play for a throw. Sterling to Suarez. Suarez Turns, edge of the box, onto his right foot, shoots straight at Marshall, he's lost it. Allen with a follow-up, just couldn't get there. Yellow card has just been shown to Skirtle. We've already played the first 60 seconds of the added-on 5 minutes here. Sacco is going to be replacing Daniel Sturridge. The next time that Daniel Sturridge scores a goal, it'll be the first time in 50 years that Liverpool have had 2 players to score 20-plus goals in the league in the same season, going back to the days of Roger Hunt and Ian St John. And it's Sacco to Suarez. He's forced out very, very wide. Is Luis Suarez, looks up on the right-hand side, cuts inside. Luis Suarez still going, but in the end it was Wilfred Zaha who was back helping out. Here is Suarez. Suarez looks around. Suarez to finish it. Suarez bags it. It's his 3rd hat-trick of the season for Liverpool. They have scored 6 goals, beating Cardiff City by 6 goals to 3, and Suarez takes his tally to an incredible 28 for the season.
I mean, the ball's played forward. I mean, Suarez against Hara, and I mean, just strong. He's too strong. He's too quick. Puts him on the deck, and the person next to him, Sturridge, it's 2 against 1 against the keeper, and Suarez just decides he's going to do it himself, sticks in the back of the net, and a hat-trick for Suarez. Absolutely fantastic. Great football. Wonderful, wonderful to watch.
And it's full time here at the Cardiff City Stadium. Cardiff remain in trouble. Liverpool are 4 points behind Chelsea and with a game in hand, and have continued their incredible ratio in front of goal with scoring goals.
Well, we've seen everything that's good about Liverpool going forward, and we've seen everything that's bad about them defensively, but it's been quite magnificent spectacle. Everybody stood here clapping. Brilliant game of football, and we can see why Liverpool are in this situation now. They are a threat, no doubt about it.
Most points, most wins and goals than any other of a Liverpool side at this stage of the season. They've beaten Cardiff City by 6 goals to 3 to remain firmly in the hunt for the title.
Hyde 0, Dartford 2.
Liverpool today cast off their defensive deficiencies with another irresistible attacking display. Cardiff twice took the lead through Much and Campbell, exposing Liverpool's left-hand side, but undeterred, Brendan Rodgers just watched his side level. First, Suarez finished off a patient and penetrating move down the right. Skirtle also levelled then with an outstretched left leg. Liverpool's third was when Cardiff were controversially down to 9 men. Skirtle took advantage with a header, but it was inevitable that they would score again. Sturridge with a sweet back heel set up Suarez, who then returned the compliment. Much headed in a consolation before Suarez, as you just heard, walked in his 3rd hat-trick of the season, the most prolific strike partnership in Europe, who continue to propel Liverpool in pursuit of Chelsea.
Well, let's go straight to the tunnel at Cardiff. Andy Gillies, I think, has got Ole Gunnar Solskjaer live with him.
Yes, Ollie, we've just heard about the most prolific strike partnership in Europe that you're up against today. Is that the most difficult team in the attacking sense that you've played this season since you've been here?
Yeah, and they scored 6 goals, and of course they pounced on our mistakes. They are. I like strikers to be optimists. They're always optimists. They keep making them runs, and they got individual quality. They got a partnership together. So of course, they're a tough pair to play against.
Let's talk about you, because there were moments in that game when you were really in it, and to lead twice in the first half. Yeah,
I thought the first half was fantastic. I think we let maybe the 2 goals we conceded maybe too easy. Then again, the 3rd goal, that's, for me, you got to look at that rule. It's absolutely nonsense that we've got 2 players off the pitch when they take a corner kick, and of course they're going to score then.
But what can the referee do in that situation, though? He played it according to the rules, did he not?
Yeah, probably, but then the rules are completely wrong.
So what would you like to happen?
Of course, you can assess, is that a player who fakes anything, that he wants just time wasting, or is it genuinely lads who just want to stay on the pitch, but the referee actually called one in to look at a head injury. So for me, what can you do?
From that point on, was the game lost?
No, it wasn't lost. We still, of course, when they get the 4-2, then it makes it difficult. But what's positive and what's fantastic about these lads is they never give in. And on 5-2, we get 5-3. They go for the 5-4, but then they counter-attack another one. So the attitude of these lads are fantastic. That's fantastic.
But you have got to start picking up some more points soon, haven't you?
Definitely. We're in a difficult situation. Then again, I think maybe most of the world of football would expect us to be in a worse situation after today, because you'd think some teams around us would pick up points. They didn't, so that's also something we can take with us today.
Ollie, thank you.
Cheers.
Now we can hear live from Brendan Rodgers, who's with Andy Gillies.
First of all, Brendan, congratulations. I have 3 questions, so I've written my 3 questions. The first one is, does coming back from the situation you found yourself in, twice behind in the first half, show what belief you have in the camp and belief that you can achieve this season?
Yeah, I think it demonstrates the growth in our resilience as a team. We still stayed calm, we stayed focused. We probably had too much depth on the pitch. We didn't close the pitch enough in that first period. But like you say, we know we can score goals, we know we're a really attacking threat, and obviously second half we were defensively much better, and our creativity and imagination was at a good level also to get the 6 goals.
A hat-trick for Luis Suarez. I'm not sure if you know the statistics, but we reckon that between them, Suarez and Sturridge have scored more goals this season than the entire Manchester United team.
Well, there we go. My interest is only on the Liverpool team and Liverpool scoring and stopping goals. So Louis, that's the job. He's a wonderful striker, world-class player. 2 other great goals by Martin Skrtel, and Daniel Sturridge shows a great determination, desire to get in the box for his goal. So I'm more worried about the collective, but another hat-trick for Louis, and it's congratulations to him.
Are you hitting your peak at exactly the right time?
No, I think we've been consistently playing well over 14 months now, and I still think we've got a way to go. I think we can improve, we can be better, but what we have at the moment is an unswerving belief and confidence in how we work. And even, like you say, you go away from home against a newly promoted team, you go behind in the game, you stay calm, keep your composure, keep focused, dominate the ball, and the chances will come, and that's what happened.
Very quickly, should Liverpool fans heading home tonight believe?
Well, I think they do. I think they see their team performing to a high level. We stay calm within the team because our only focus is the immediate future, which is the next game, and that's a line that we've looked at right the way through my time here. So, but for them, it's brilliant. They travel home tonight, having witnessed another 6 goals, an attacking, imaginative performance from their team, and hopefully they feel proud travelling back to Merseyside.
Well done, Brendan.
Thank you.
Well, Cardiff made a decent fist of it, but Liverpool were exhilarating yet again, and that partnership, and we've spoken about it many times this season, but it's irresistible.
Well, you have to speak out, because that's the story. They just know each other's game inside out. When we freeze it here, there's no point in Henderson getting involved at all, or Suarez, because he's got one-on-one. They'll just say to him, go on, get at him, get in the box, go and do your stuff, which he does. He gets past him. That's the warning. OK, Medell clears it. They get away with it. This is brilliant. Look at Suarez now. He's already on his bike because he's confident that Sturridge is actually going to win this ball, which he does. What about this for a pass? He has a little look. 50 or 60 yard ball. Decent touch, but look at Sturridge getting into the box after the pass. Not admiring it. Doesn't come in there. He's still looking for it. He's still looking for goals into the box. This is my favourite bit here. It comes to Suarez here. Look at the reaction of Sturridge, right? Suarez should pass him in there, should put the ball in. Look at his reaction. He's not happy. But he doesn't sulk, he doesn't moan about it. Watch what happens here. It's telepathic. He knows where Suarez is going to be. That is incredible ability. The partnership is a dream, it really is. It's fantastic. Good ball off Glenn Johnson. And Carl has got 10 yards on Sturridge there.
This is the one I like.
It's
the
brilliant.
Determination to get in the box.
The effort to get into the box, the desire to score a goal, and he puts it on a plate for him, for his mate, because Sturridge has just put one on a plate for him. It's absolutely fantastic.
It's an amazing partnership. It's now 3rd in the all-time Premier League partnerships, just behind another S.
He'll beat us too, won't he? Sutton and Shearer. I'm sure they both will.
I think he's got half a chance. Leo, you've seen lots of partnerships around Europe as you've been all around. How highly does this one rate?
And it's perfect, like Alan said before. I think they enjoy to play together, to score together. There's a lot of assets from one to the other and the opposite. That's why a lot of movements. They are 2 different strikers. If I have to defend my choices, I would say Ibrahimovic and Cavani. I think this
you brought together
exactly. So I have to defend my choices. Well, Paris Saint-Germain.
It's not a bad partnership.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
We'll give you that. Now, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, his team played very well for a period of time, but he's clearly not happy that incident when it was 2-2.
Well, the law
two
is
players
right.
on the side.
Yeah, the law, he's right. The law is Catherine and Much are both on the side. And they both had knocks, so they've had to go off. But having said all that, Gary, the fundamentals, the basics stay the same. Kolka's picking up Skirtley, doesn't pick him up right. They've got 9 players in the box. One of them still should be picking up, and it's Kolka Skirtle. They don't have anyone on the post, which they didn't do for the game either, for before that. So, in a way, yes, I agree with them, but you still got to pick up and mark properly.
Yeah, big spell coming up for Cardiff there, isn't it? Really is.
Next 2 games.
Yeah, huge.
Yeah.